Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucy B here. Guys, thank you for clicking. Thank you for always joining me. Guys, if you're new here, you are welcome and please stay. Okay, yeah guys, first of all I want to say sorry for not posting video here. It was extremely hot. If you live in the UK, you understand what I'm talking about. It was extremely hot. Instead I decided just to go out. Yes, and oh my god guys, I miss you so much. You really don't, sometimes you don't understand, like you're like one of my best, like my most important, like kind of, you're even like my family. I can't believe like I miss you guys so much. So today I am excited again to come here again and to talk about this title. So as you see, the title is saying, if you haven't been abroad, please don't open your mouth. Talk bad about the diaspora, about this thing. Yes. Right. As you know, this channel is about real life experience. It's about motivating and empowering women and others, and mostly making the world a better place to be. So guys, you know, I really want to make the world a better place to be. So if I see anything that makes the world bad, like this title that I'm going to talk about, I have to educate people about it. All I want is to make the world a happy place to be, a non-violent place to be, a non-jealous place to be, a beautiful, joyful, happy family. So what are these things that if you've not been abroad, shouldn't talk about them because you've not experienced them? You know, they say experience is the best teacher. So if you've not experienced anything, please don't talk about these things I'm gonna say here, because you're gonna look bad. The diaspora are gonna look at you like you are not well knowledge. You are gonna be ashamed of yourself because you're talking of something you don't know. You're just there opening your mouth, you've not experienced it, and you're just talking, just putting out word there without shame. Yes, so why have I come about this topic is because some African brothers and sisters, they open their mouth to talk about bad thing about the diaspora, about the brothers and sisters in the diaspora, this life that they themselves are not experiencing. So what are these things? For example, number one, loneliness. I've heard about two brothers and one sister talking about loneliness. That some of these three brothers and sisters, they were criticizing the diaspora about them complaining about loneliness in the diaspora. Loneliness in the diaspora is of the highest order. So if you haven't experienced it, you will not know it. That's why you will just say anything which is bad. Talk about something that you've experienced yourself. Loneliness in the diaspora is really serious, you know. And I see some of them, they were saying people who are in diaspora who complain that they are lonely is because they are bad. That because they are bad that they can't make even friends. That's why they are lonely. In diaspora, it's not easy to make friends. People are busy. That's when something talk about it later. And then number two, they say these people who complain so much that they are lonely in the diaspora is because they have not married. Oh my God. In the diaspora, you could be married, you could be having even 10 children, but you're still gonna feel lonely. You know why? It's because the children in the diaspora, when like maybe in the evening or when everybody's at home, they don't stay with their family. They're always maybe in their bedrooms, chatting with their friends, or maybe they've gone out. If you have this one who are like, they'll be out there, maybe just or meeting their friends. And then the husband, even though you're married, might even be upstairs watching the blue movies or something else. You know why? Because like maybe with the wife, maybe the wife like comedy. Like for example, me, I like comedy, I like romantic movies, I like drama and that kind of stuff. And then maybe the husband want to watch football, and then you end up fighting for the one remote. So to make life easier, the husband decide to go upstairs because life in the diaspora is not good. And then sometimes the only time that you have is when you finish work, you just want to sit and relax. And then if your husband is watching football and you want to watch a romantic movie, or you want to watch drama, or you want to watch whatever, I mean, it's not good. You're going to be fighting over remote. That's why. So the husband will go upstairs. So now, as you look at this, when the picture that I've painted here, if you try to understand is, the husband will be upstairs, the children are in their room, the mother is in the living room, alone. It's not in like in Africa where like you wake up in the morning, you go outside, you see the neighbor. Hello neighbors, you know, your grandmother is there, your uncle is there, your aunties, your cousin, it's not like that. Here in the diaspora, some people don't even know their neighbors because everybody stays indoor. They stays indoor most of the time. So please, if you don't know something, please, I beg you, don't open your mouth and utter something that you don't know because you look bad. The diaspora will look at you like, oh, this one, I feel sorry for her. They will just look at you like, I don't want to mention the word S here. You can complete the sentence. If you get what I mean. Yes, right. Yeah, so please don't look S, okay? Number 2, you don't send money. Yes, I don't send money. Why? It's because I am not working at the moment. It's because the tax has taken all my money. I have bills to pay. I am sick at the moment. It's because everything is not working well. It's because I've got loan to pay. That's why I've not sent the money. It's because I haven't yet got the status for me to work. It's because I am sick at the moment. It's because I've not got a good paying job. Maybe the job that I'm doing is just helping me to eat, to pay my bills, and that's it. Even though as much as I want to send you the money is not there. The bills are taking all the money. The tax is taking all my money. Maybe I'm getting less payment. Or I am struggling myself. That's why I'm not sending the money. You just sit there and then you criticize the diaspora. You've not been in the diaspora. You've not been abroad. You've not gone anywhere. So you don't understand what I am going through. And you open your mouth there without even understanding. You don't even have the real knowledge. Just because you heard from some other people, now you think you know. Please, my brother and sister at home, stop this. Stop criticizing your brother and sister in the diaspora. They are struggling. They are suffering. And you know what I've realized? Most of the people that come to diaspora, these are people who are really very good people. These are people who are really nice. These are people who are dream of changing their family, dream of changing their family history. That's why they decide to leave their beautiful motherland where there is sunshine, where there is fresh food, fresh fruits, real fruits, not fruit full of chemical, they leave all those things and go and travel abroad so that they can change the narrative of their family. And yet the people back home, they don't appreciate these people. They don't support them. They never call them. When they call, they only call to ask for money. They don't even care about their well-being. They don't care about their welfare. They don't even think about how is my sister in the diaspora living. Is she okay? There is no time when someone from home calls. Sometimes we fear to pick their call because it's all about money. And it could be that I am struggling here. And you just call me to ask about money when I myself, I don't have money. You don't even call to ask about me, my child, or my family. Everything is about money, help. Money here is not by the roadside, like I said before. If you haven't watched my video, go and watch my video, especially me, I live in the UK. Go and watch my video about life in the UK is not as rosy as you think. Because everything that I experience in the UK, I'm sure somebody in Germany is experiencing, somebody in America is experiencing it, somebody anywhere, even in Dubai, wherever, everywhere, Qatar, they're experiencing the same thing. So go and watch that video if you haven't watched it. So it's not like we pick money from the tree by the roadside, or money is even I sleep on it. Trust me, there is no money in abroad. There is no money, because even though the money is there, it all goes to bill, my brother and sister. Please try to be nice to your brothers and sisters abroad. Stop criticizing us. Stop saying something you are not aware of, you've not experienced. Wait until you experience, then open your mouth to shout, to scream about it, because you will be knowing exactly what you're talking about. I hope that makes sense. Okay, are you liking this? If you find this very informative to you, please like, share, and subscribe. All this liking and subscription and others is free, guys. If you like, then you'll be able to see many of this kind of thing all the time. And please share. Let's educate our brothers and sisters. Let them understand what we are going through, because they may not know. So we can maybe just blame them because it's just simply because they may know. Let's share this. Let's educate our fellow brothers and sisters at home. Yes. So number 3, you have forgotten us. Okay, guys, you guys abroad, how many have heard that? Hey, there's this saying that the moment these people go abroad, they tend to forget others. They forget where they come from. They forget their family members. Okay, brother and sister at home, to tell you, they have not forgotten you. Or we have not forgotten you. It could be that we are going through something. We are experiencing some hardship. First of all, like when you come to abroad, or the others call it Odiboibo. Is it Odiboibo? I don't know. Yeah. When people come abroad, it's not like straight away. Like us Africa, when maybe white people come to our country, or Chinese or Indians or other people come to white people, Chinese or any other Japanese or something like that. I think most of African countries, they allow them to start working straight away, but not in the Western world. When you come, you have to get status first. And this status, if you're unfortunate, some take 7 years, if you're lucky, the luckiest can get 3 years, but mostly 5, 7, others even 11 years. I've talked about this in one of my videos, if you check. So sometimes somebody is fighting first to get there. They are here struggling to get their status. They are going through a lot. So that's why maybe you see them quiet. Like, for example, I had one of my friends. She was going through domestic violence, and she told me, and then I asked her, have you told your mother? Say, no, I cannot tell my parent. I say, why? Said, oh, both of my parents have got high blood pressure. And then I said, have you talked to your sister? Say, no, she cannot tell any of her siblings, because just worried that if they decide to tell her parent, she does not want her parent to die. And you see, I felt so bad. So when you say somebody have forgotten, they have not forgotten you. Maybe she's going this through abuse, domestic violence, and because she's trying to battle it alone on her own. Yeah, because she's trying to battle this thing alone on her own, without the family member, without telling the brother, without telling the sister, because worrying that her parents have got high blood pressure, when they get to know, it could maybe trigger them, they could easily die. So she's just struggling with it on her own. She is not quiet. She's just going through a lot of hardship. That's why maybe you think that they have kept quiet. They have not. And sometimes it could be that this person, when they came abroad, maybe they borrow money from relatives, or maybe they had to convince their parent to sell the land for them to come here. And maybe when you're coming here, you don't know that when you come here, you need status, you need something before you can. Like for me, when I came here, I didn't know that you first have to have the status before you can start to work. Because I could see refugees coming to Uganda, like for example from Sudan and Somalia and all that. They could come to Uganda and straight away they're allowed to work. I did not see them being there asking them to maybe first you have to do this and that. So I expected it everywhere like that. But I was surprised when I came to the UK, I was not allowed to work, not even allowed to study. Can you imagine? You go somewhere, you feel like you're not wanted. You are not allowed to work, you are not allowed to study, you are not allowed to do this, you are not allowed public fun, you're not allowed so many things. And because of that, you're in a new country, you're going through a lot. There's also discrimination, there's a lot of racism, you're fighting all these things. So when the person is quiet, you need to call them and ask them, are you okay? What's going on? How are you doing? Understand them first before you start to criticize them. Oh, they've gone abroad now, they've forgotten us. They complain, they are lonely. You don't even know why they say they are lonely. You should even ask yourself, why is it that most of diaspora, they complain of loneliness abroad? I didn't know the word depression, when I was in Uganda. It's when I came to the UK, when I travel abroad, that's when I learned about depression. I'm sure even somebody out there understand what I'm talking about. Please comment down if you felt the same. Yes, I didn't know about depression. So please don't open your mouth to say something you don't know. And also, if you're a family member, please call your brother and sister abroad. Sometimes they just want to feel like wanted. Sometimes they just want to hear your voice to say, my brother, my sister, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Don't call only when you need money. That one makes it worse. And also, don't make it even more worse. How should I say worse? No. Don't make it even worse. Like English, am I forgetting my English? Bad. No, you can't go to worse. Don't make it worse, more worse than like criticizing them that, oh, you're lonely because you're a bad person, you can't make friends. It's not easy to make friends abroad here. And even if you make friends, they are not, you can't rely on them so much. Even though you have friends, they are too busy. Like I said, some of them might have borrowed money when they come here. They have sold land, so they have to go to work, come back and sleep. Get up, go to work, come back, eat, go back to sleep. That's all they do, because they are trying to fight so that they can, pay back the money they borrow, pay back the loan they own, pay back whatever. Please don't be so hard on your brother and sister abroad. Try to understand. You've not been here, so don't open your mouth and just say or utter anything you don't know about. Sometimes they might be going through discrimination. Sometimes they might be going through everything. Maybe even the food they're having is not good for them. Maybe when they go to work, they are being bullied. They are being discriminated. There is racism at place of work. This person is battling. Your brother and sister is battling with this alone. They don't want to tell you because they don't want to hurt you, or they don't want to hurt their parent. They don't want to take their parent to early death. Please be easy on the diaspora. If you don't understand anything about diaspora, please don't open your mouth. Just shut it, okay? Because you will look bad. Thank you. And guys, I love you. Yeah.